Hi everybody, Dave Weiss here with the Glue Bomb Show. Well, I've got another review for you today. This is a review on a kit that I asked for Christmas for my son. And I finally got around to putting it together, and I think it came out pretty nicely. This is the ROKR Gran Prix car. This is all entirely made of laser cut wood. There's essentially no gluing. I'll get to that more in a moment. No paint, no glue, no nothing. This is how it comes out. It is really nicely done. They do this, of course, this is very precision laser cutting, and that's probably the struggle with it. If there's anything that's a struggle, it's this. Ordinarily, you could probably use something that's no paint and no glue and make it for a kid. I think a kid would have a hard time with this for a couple of reasons. Number one, you need some hand strength to be able to push these little things together because, again, they run with really tight tolerances. If they didn't, the thing would fall apart. And so it's really kind of difficult to push these things together sometimes. I love how they did this. I mean, this is all made out of plywood. Essentially, I think it's less than an 1/8 inch plywood. And what they do to bend these parts is they do all these alternating cuts. And it worked pretty well. There's a curve around this hood here, all the way around the body. This is all one piece. And then back here around the hood, the trunk part, there's another one. And those went really well. And it took a little bit of finesse, but they came together really nicely. The instructions were really well done. About the only place where I had trouble, there were two places. One, there's a little pin that holds this headlight on, and that kind of splintered when I went to push the headlight on, so I had to put a little glue in there. And then also the backs of the seats, you can probably see that they're not quite right. Again, they were made to flex, and as I was trying to get the tabs worked into the little holes, they snapped. So, and one thing that these people did do, though, was they made some extra parts, and especially in those parts that would be very small or very fragile. They give you some extra parts in case you break one. Now, that's not true for all of it, but there were a few places where they gave you an extra part and they came in really handy. They did that with the seats, but I broke all three. I'll just be honest, I broke all three. All in all, guys, a really fun kit. Really nicely built. Really nice to build, I should say. They say this is 1/16 scale. I'm pretty sure that's not the case. However, it just goes together really nicely. The one thing I will say is when I saw the pistons in the cylinder heads, I thought maybe this was one where the pistons move. They do have some that the pistons move. That is not the case for this one. This is a little bit of a less expensive kit. I'm okay with that. It looks beautiful. It looks really nice. It came together really well. So what would I recommend this for? I don't necessarily recommend it for kids, although if you have a kid who's got some patience and some hand strength, because I got to tell you, the tips of my thumbs are hurting after putting this thing together. They could probably pull it off. But you know what this would be great for? Like if you're on vacation and you have one of those really nasty rainy days, you could take one of these along, put it together while you're sitting around watching TV waiting for the rain to clear. Or you could put it together, say maybe you're laid up for a little bit. This would be great. There's no paint, there's no glue, there's no mess. You can do them anywhere. I put this one together at the kitchen table, and it went together like a dream. Again, you got to struggle a little bit at parts, but all in all, the fit, the precision of these things is amazing. I was just really impressed by it. I had a good time with it, and that's good because model building is supposed to be fun. So pick one of these up. Give it a try. It's fun. All right? It's going to look great on my shelf, and that's about it for now. Take care. God bless, and have a good day.